Hello friends, this is Neha Tulshan from Crescent Creation. Welcome to another video on my YouTube channel. But first, I want to say sorry for not being able to post a lot of videos recently as I'm busy in one of my upcoming craft fairs. And as I was preparing for this craft fair, I thought of sharing some tips and tricks of how to create cards in bulk. So here I have a set of bright and colorful birthday cards which is very fun and easy to make. Started with MFT balloon, stencil and a A4 size Nina Solar White heavyweight cardstock. And I'm using distress inks to ink my background. Here I chose to use the full A4 size cardstock so that I can later trim them and make 4 backgrounds for my note cards. I started with Fossiled Amber Distress ink. At first I thought I do not have to tape my stencil down, but it was difficult. As you can see, the stencil and the cardstock kept moving. Also, the tape helps me not to ink beyond one balloon. Now I'm using Abandoned Coral Distress ink and a different shape balloon. I love the stencil from MFT as it has 5 different shapes of balloons, perfect for this kind of backgrounds. You can also see I placed my second balloon a little on the top of my first. This way I create a fuller background with less white showing and it gives an impression that the balloons are in a bunch. Keep in mind to blend the inks properly where the two balloons meet. Also, I don't mind the ink blending, but if you do not like so much ink blending, you can use different colors embossing paste. But with the embossing paste, I will not overlap the balloons. This is important. You keep cleaning your stencils in between the ink blending. Here I am done with the whole background. Wow, this looks beautiful. Now I'll trim this background to fit my 4 A2 size note cards. The distress inks that I use to create the background are Abandoned Coral, Blueprint Sketch, Fossiled Amber, Cracked Pistachio, Twisted Citron, Mermaid Lagoon, Picked Raspberry, Spiced Marmalade and Dusty Concord. Details of all the products used will be in the description box below. I have also pre-die cut some numbers and suffixes from Peekaboo Designs number die set in colors white and black. And for the sentiment here, I'm using Essentials Greetings stamp set from Simon Says Stamp. And I'm using Misty to stamp all the sentiments. When you're doing such projects where the sentiments on each cards are same, Misty comes a real handy. If you're not happy with your stamping first, you can stamp it twice or thrice to get that crisp sentiment, crisp black sentiment without worrying anything about the placement of the sentiment. And also excuse my dirty Misty here. I didn't get chance to clean it up in all this work and mess. You can also see I'm using a broken magnet here as all my magnets are broken that came with Misty because I didn't cover it up with washi tape. So if you do not want your magnets to get broke, please cover it with the washi tape. I learned it from Amy R in her videos. Once done with the sentiment, I'm sticking the die cuts here. I'm using liquid glue to stick the die cuts so that I have enough time to move my die cuts till I'm happy with the placement. I like to use my hands, my fingers while working with liquid glue because I have more control over the glue. For my die cut here, I stick white over black and I offset the white a little towards the right so that you can see a little bit of that black, a shadow for all the die cuts. Now to finish off the cards, I'm sticking the panels to A2 size note cards that I created using 110-pound Nina Solar White cardstock. And lastly, I stamped the inside of my cards. May all your wishes come true from MFT Make a Wish stamp set. So these were my cards for today. Share more videos in future where I create bulk cards which are simple and easy to create. Thank you for visiting and have a nice day.